Hello and a very good afternoon to all of those who are watching me live on the Facebook page of News9. It's always great to connect with all of you. Government would extend the lockdown after its third phase ends on the 17th of May. That would happen, but its norms are yet to be confirmed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced lockdown 4.0, but in a new manner with fresh rules. Information related will be given before the 18th of May. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced a special economic package of 20 lakh crore rupees. This amounts to 10% of India's GDP. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me right. 10% of India's GDP. In fact, he also said that the package will play an important role in Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. So the Prime Minister said that the virus has destroyed the entire globe, not only of course India, but the entire globe. So the Prime Minister also hailed the local supply chains in meeting the demand of people during the lockdown period. We're going to get to this a little later, but talking about the fact that the era before COVID-19, as Prime Minister Narendra Modi also had stated, that was completely different, and the era after COVID-19 is going to be completely different. Yes, there are many people who have in fact asked the centre, several politicians who have raised their concerns about the sulking economy, but for that as well, the Prime Minister had stated that जान है तो जहान है, but अभी जान भी है और जहान भी है. So we are slowly but steadily moving out of the lockdown period. We are trying to figure out a systematic, more strategic way to exit the lockdown. The Prime Minister, as I mentioned, also hailed the local supply chains. Now these people have played an extremely important role in ensuring the novel coronavirus spread is stopped. So here once again the Prime Minister stressed on the mantra of being self-reliant in effectively combating COVID-19 pandemic. Making the 21st century India century was another highlight of Modi's speech. The 21st century should not only be India's dream, but also the responsibility of each one of us. That's what the Prime Minister said. Let me again read this point for all of you. The Prime Minister had said that the responsibility of each one of us is, in fact, to make the dream of India come true. So the way to this is the only one, and that is self-reliant India. That's the idea of India. We will make best products and improve our quality and modernize supply chain further. We can do this, and we will do this. Prime Minister Narendra Modi there has very explicitly said that the people of India, the countrymen, can do this, and we will do this. Prime Minister Modi also gave example of how the COVID-19 crisis was turned into an opportunity by enterprising Indians, which we saw happening on a very large scale. Now, when the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak happened, not even a single PPE kit was manufactured in India. That's another important point that the Prime Minister stressed upon, since there have been several doctors, in fact, who were apparently suffering without PPE kits, and several politicians as well, who had several health experts as well, who had raised this concern. Now, the Prime Minister, answering to them, had said that only nominal manufacturing of N95 masks also took place. So today, India manufactures 2 lakh PPE kits and 2 lakh N95 masks every day. We were able to do this, and India turned into, in fact, turned a crisis into an opportunity, which we literally did. A crisis that was not foreseen, a crisis that was not anticipated. The countrymen indeed turned into, in fact, the crisis into an opportunity. So the Prime Minister's address, do remember, comes a day after his marathon meeting with the chief ministers of the states of various states on the 11th of May, in which the Prime Minister had discussed about the COVID-19 situation along with them, and also discussed about the strategic exit from the lockdown. So I have here a few questions. So I'm going to take it up, but I don't have enough time. So Michelle says hi. Hi, Michelle. I have Balaji, who also says hi. Hi. Then I have Priscilla, if that's how you pronounce it. Hi, hi Priscilla. Then I have Jerry who says hi. Then Balaji Vanole Patil, Bangalore companies are going to start any update. So yes, what update we do have is that 33% of the ITBT force have been allowed to function. And of course, the Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has also said that he will be taking more decisions regarding the same only at a later stage, given the fact that the Prime Minister also has said that since India is entering into the fourth phase of the lockdown, but that does not really mean that it has to be as strict as it was during the first phase. So yes, we hope that there will be in fact many other announcements that will be made by the Chief Minister soon. Then I also have Kumar Prashant who says his non-essential things will deliver in Bangalore. So what exactly is it that you want to be delivered? If you can be more precise, please. Then I have Vernon who says, what about Newsline English being broadcast on TV? It is going to happen. We are so overwhelmed. We literally are so overwhelmed by the love that you guys have been showering on us. The fact is that we will not be available on TV anymore. We are going digital. That's the option that we will be going to explore now. You can always follow us on News9 YouTube, where we will be live 24/7. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and catch us live on Facebook as well. Then thank you very much, Vernon. Then we had Jaren. We have Jaren who says, if they are having more relaxations, then what is the point in lockdown? So my dear friend, here the fact is that yes, there is a lockdown, but there also needs to be what also needs to be taken into consideration is the sulking economy, is the fact that people are losing jobs, is the fact that we do need to slowly but steadily accept the fact that COVID-19 is going to be a part of our lives. We need to move on, but we need to take all the preventive measures that possibly we can to make sure we're doing our bit. We're respecting those who have been risking their lives up front. I hope I answered your question. So Michelle says, no, they are going digital. News9 is closing down. You can get all the live updates on News. I don't think so. It's right to say News9 is closing down, because we are not. We're just stopping our broadcast. We're going digital. So then you have Kuna Behra, restaurant will open or not? So you still have takeaways from the restaurants, but whether restaurants will be open or not, that's still not clear. Then what did you understand by Prime Minister's speech, says Tanveer Ahmed? I'm not able to understand your question. I'm really sorry. Tell us what has been done in 2 months. Well, if you compare the numbers in India with any other country, I think India is doing seemingly much better. We have been able to a large scale make sure that the numbers do not increase. But I could not understand a part of your question. If you would be able to resend it, please. Then I have Ikram who says hi. Then I have Lassi who says, hi, when will hotels and restaurants? I think I've already answered then that. K. Maheshwari, there is no clarity from people and government due to suspicious COVID-19 spread. Well, we still don't know what exactly is the clarity that you want. So my director just continuously tells me that I am short of time as always, but I'll try to just be in fact available more on I will be able to interact more with you, but I think I'm already short of time. They've been telling me to wrap. So thank you very much for joining me on the Facebook live page of News9, and I hope you all are staying inside your houses and taking all the preventive measures. Thank you very much for watching.